You are now listening to the Salty Virgins Podcast.
Welcome to the Salty Virgins Club Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. I'm joined by the full cast after a technical difficulties week.
Whose fault was that, Jordan?
I don't know. Apple.
We can just walk through like a 30-minute snippet of the episode last week.
Apple probably has all the data.
We're going
They definitely have all
strong.
the data.
Honestly, a very strong episode. Jordan disappears for a little bit, so we thought internet must have crashed. Jackson, Pat, and I do about 5-10 minutes on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which I'm sure was just riveting content. And then Jordan
Always
comes
is.
back. Apparently, everything crashed, and he lost everything in the middle
All
of the
of it.
recording. So, that's what happened last week. Thanks,
It
Jordan.
happens. 89 episodes, which I did not know, and only one issue with technical difficulties. I'm okay with that.
That could have been prevented if we did the same thing we did when we started, but we got lazy.
Well,
We could have
stopped
just
doing
recorded the Zoom call.
Yeah,
We're sure
that's
not
what we
gonna.
really
We're
should
sure
do.
not fixing this. If it happens again, it's just going to happen again.
We really should just be recording the Zoom call now. I think a lot of our audio issues are probably better than Discord now,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. We're stuck in our ways.
There are no ways. That's the thing. There are no ways.
That's what we're stuck in. Think about that, huh?
How easy is it to record the Zoom call?
You click the record button.
Oh, we're stupid. Why don't we just do that? It'd be so much easier.
This is our production meetings.
Glad y'all can join us.
We somehow walked into our own production meeting without talking about it because we don't talk to each other anymore.
Hey, listen. Now let's see what we're talking about. We're not fucking Yoenis Cespedes. We're not fucking leaving and going home.
Did they
Yeah.
find
So
him?
did he just
Jackson has done that. I would like to say Jackson has just left and not told anyone.
Yeah, from a bar,
Yeah. Yeah. No. They
not
found
from the MLB.
It took about 4 hours, but they finally found Yoenis Cespedes. He went the fuck home.
He
told us,
just got on a plane and
I'm
went
done
home.
with this season. Yeah.
He rode a horse home.
He's like, he's like, I can play some baseball for the dumbass Mets, or I can go to Magic City. He's like, I'm gonna
Baseball's
go to
having
Magic
a
City.
terrible time.
Who saw this coming? A whole
Yeah.
sports league with no coronavirus plan at all.
Yeah, it's-
having outbreaks.
I'm ready to wear a little egg on my face about the NBA. I still do not regret being overly cautious versus whatever every other sports league is doing. But NBA
doing
put a
pretty
lot
well.
of shit in place. They've done well. The MLB said, let's do exactly what the NBA is doing, except with our whole season and with none of the precautions. Let's see what happens. And not going well. So I'm surprised. The seasons that Rob Manfred keeps coming on and being like, "There's no reason to cancel the season. Everything's
That's like-
going fine."
It's like
I've
you
tried
canceled half
nothing
the
in my
slate.
and like I don't know what else to do.
He was literally just like, I don't know if it was him. There was a baseball official I saw a quote that his quote literally boiled down to, "I wish our players would stop getting coronavirus." It was like,
Yeah,
Same.
if they can't stop getting coronavirus, we might have to pause the season.
yeah, no, it's like,
all right.
if they can't stop getting sick, I'm gonna have to suspend the season. It's like, yeah, no, you should have done that last week.
A whole team got it, and they said, "Nah, we're still gonna play this game via group chat," which
played
is
through it like
insane.
they played through it like a pulled hamstring.
Yeah,
We're gonna grit our way through this virus.
which is kind of a microcosm of what's going on right now. It's like, school children are gonna get it. They'll be all right, maybe.
They're having Zoom meetings to decide to send children back to schools.
And then
Yeah.
meanwhile, we already got like one guy in the Red Sox out for the season because he has a heart inflammation from the Rona. But no, everyone's gonna be fine.
Yeah, we should do this to our children too. Yes.
His life might be ruined because of this virus. And like, nah, we gotta play the sports.
We got to get this money.
We're still gonna allow y'all to like go out, gamble, go to strip clubs and stuff while you're on the road. Just wear your mask. It will be fine. We promise. It wasn't fine.
You don't say.
Everything's going great. I can't wait.
Also, shout out Lou Will and Jack Harlow for lying their asses off for about 2 weeks
Right to
before
the NBA.
before the Magic City stripper finally comes out. Like, yeah, no, I gave a dance to Lou Will while he was at Magic City.
So have they decided what his like punishment or quarantine or whatever looks like?
They just fined him and said 10 days.
No. He's not even fined. Like,
Oh, they didn't even
really-
fine him?
They
I
can't
thought they
really do
fined
much.
him.
Like
They did
since
clear
they were
him to
smart
leave.
and like had actual protocols. What happened is that once he came back to Orlando, he gets put under a 10-day quarantine, and as long as he keeps testing negative through that, he can go back to the team. The difference is if he did not do any of that, he would have only had a 4-day quarantine and could play during the start of the regular season. But
Okay.
now he missed the game Thursday against the Lakers, and he's going to miss another game. So he misses 2 game checks, which is like a fine.
The Clippers
fair,
also have 2 contenders for 6th Man of the Year, and both of them are not playing right now, and they're still beating the brakes off of who they beat the brakes off of yesterday? The Pelicans.
The cans,
Yeah.
the trash cans.
What was that, Pat?
I was gonna say, to be fair, I'd risk it all for those wings.
The wings are good.
After hearing him describe those wings, I'm ready to risk it all for those.
He
wings.
has his own flavor at the strip club.
I completely bought his story after seeing the wings and then listening to Bomani talk about Atlanta strip club culture. But then the stripper comes out and says, oh, yeah, no, I gave a dance to Lou. I was like, Lou, we tried.
Why is she fucking her own bag up by snitching? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
There's no way she got paid to snitch. She's really just fucking her own bag up.
Yeah, like, she could have got paid to not snitch. You know Lou Will would have hit the Cash App.
Absolutely.
All that man buys is fucking Ralph Lauren polo undershirts and Air Force Ones.
And get
That
paid
man's never
10
worn
cents on the
anything but a
dollar.
white T-shirt in his life.
He's like a cartoon character, wears the same shit every day. Like
He
Timmy Turner.
is like, he's the Simpsons.
I imagine him and Pat Bev shopping together.
Black Air Force Ones and white T-shirts, yes.
T-shirts. Once every 10 years, they go get a new group of white T-shirts.
They buy out the fucking Marshalls.
Oh my god.
I can't believe they had that many white. Anyway.
He had
Yes.
a 6 foot. His stack of white tees was taller than him.
Yeah.
That
And
wears
he's
a lot
just-
of white tees. He knows what he wants. But besides that, the NBA is going relatively well. Knock on wood.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
zero positive tests while actually in the bubble. Everyone who tested positive was before they entered the bubble. Who knew? Maybe taking it seriously and paying the players enough to make them take it seriously kind of worked. Same
I
for
feel
them.
like we talked about this before, maybe like a week ago.
Maybe.
Yeah?
I can't
Getting
remember.
deja
You want to
vu.
shoot shots? You want to shoot shots,
I'm
Kevin?
getting deja vu here.
Shoot some shots? Let one thing fucking happen to your shit, Kevin.
Lost out of here.
Yeah. Any one thing.
That is what it is. I like to talk on mute, but I don't like to delete my recordings.
I didn't delete it.
You might as well have.
My computer yeeted
Yeah.
itself.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't delete it. Apple just stole it.
If Apple puts it out.
published it. Yeah.
We had one problem, one time. It's fine. It's fine. 89 episodes, one problem. I
So
got
you guys sad to see TikTok go?
No.
I was never
No.
on TikTok.
I downloaded it and then went to sign up for an account because I had seen enough funny TikToks and I was like, I'll sign up for an account. And then I started reading through the T's and C's when I was opening up the account, and then I went and did some research online, and I promptly deleted it from my phone. And I was like,
That's
I'll
probably a good
I'll
idea.
just stick to seeing the funniest TikToks when they make their way to Twitter.
That's like if you make an account here is like the Chinese government owns you.
Essentially,
they do
language,
anyway.
The language was just so open-ended. It
Yes.
was like, we have rights to everything.
Everything on your phone. They
Yes,
literally
we can
have
access it all.
They have access and rights to all the data on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't download TikTok.
Well, I think
Too late.
they're
For
making
y'all.
moves to actually ban it, right?
Yeah. But they're doing it under privacy concerns, which we all know that's not actually why they're doing it. Because we wouldn't have Facebook if that were the case. They're doing it.
Oh, God, sorry.
They're doing it because Trump keeps getting dunked on TikTok.
Well, I also thought about, I wonder there's a reasonable portion of the population that is of age to vote and just doesn't give a shit about voting. And I feel like that portion of the population intersects directly with people that are using TikTok a ton. And I wonder if some of them are spiteful enough to go vote for someone besides Trump just because he took away TikTok.
Yes,
probably. Yeah.
Like this is the America we're living in right now. We're like this is
the same kids that would vote for Trump. It's the same kids that would vote for Kanye.
Yep,
this is true.
They sure won't go out and vote for like someone that will make their life better. But like, if you're trying to meme a vote, they got you.
Awesome. This is just great.
I love the world that we live in.
I did appreciate TikTok, like essentially a lot of the creative minds that, because like Vine, a lot of people had a lot of really funny Vines. And then the top population of like Vine people kept producing content like on YouTube and people that were able to kind of like assimilate quickly. But a lot of like Vine's funniest Vines are like tweets. They're like one-offs here and there, like someone has a stroke of brilliance. Yeah. And I did appreciate that that's like TikTok kind of had that where, it's essentially like a content creator's version of Twitter. So you get some really, really fucking funny and creative like one-offs from someone that you would probably never see content from. So I appreciate that kind of filled the void that Vine left. But there's got to be a way to reproduce that in a safer environment.
Yeah.
Without all like the pedophilia and the Chinese government and all that.
So they can't go to Twitter.
Also, I'm pretty sure there was porn on TikTok.
Yeah, 100%. There's porn on everything.
Oh yeah. Oh
wait,
yeah. No.
Wait, what?
Vine,
big time.
well, no, but a lot of things get rid of that earlier. Like there's porn that exists, but they're like filtering it out. But some I think TikTok just had like a section that was porn.
Yeah, no, you're like
damn. Nobody told me.
TikTok.
I had a couple come across my desk.
Yeah.
At one time.
When you were actively seeking them.
No, I wasn't.
How come nobody filled me in on this?
I was not seeking them, and they actually came across my desk at times that I wasn't seeking them. But they came across my desk on just like.
It's good that you
go into the TikTok app, press a search boobs.
Some people like nasty shit on Twitter, and if you like nasty shit on Twitter, Twitter tells on you instantly.
Yeah,
I wish that Twitter wouldn't do that.
I don't see shit that like you guys like generally, but if one of you ever likes a porn video, you damn sure
immediately
top. Like, hey, look who like this.
See what he's up to. It's nasty.
Twitter be dry snitching. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Big time.
I don't
like
like
that.
that.
Unfollow a couple people that I thought were genuinely funny, but because I guess in their spare time they're following some hentai porn accounts, and when they like shit like that, I don't want to see it on my timeline. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. You can't be.
I respect that you're doing that, but Twitter is putting that on my timeline now, and I can't have it. Especially because I had previews off for a while. I turned them back on because it's just so much more convenient. But when shit like that comes across your feed and you're in public scrolling through Twitter, it can't be
honk.
And then just the loudest noise just comes out on like.
I've avoided any instances like that, but when you're just scrolling through memes and then all of a sudden a picture like that pops up, that's when someone at work looks over your shoulder and goes, "Hey, Kev, you good?"
It's like I'm using the VPN.
That's not better. No,
it's safe.
No, it's much worse. It's much worse.
My IP is masked. It's all good, and that's why we use NordVPN.
I wish they were paying us.
I don't even use NordVPN.
We're some private internet access. Boys.
PIA, yeah, private internet access.
SVPPIA.
Heck yeah.
Pat knows what it is.
Use code SVPPIA to save $0 and go fuck yourself.
They might just send us. They might sue us for saying their name in this podcast. This might be it.
Bet if they sue us, like I'm just waiting for the first lawsuit, the actual lawsuit to come through. I'm gonna go on a crusade on the internet, just being loud and wrong because people run with this shit. We're gonna set up a GoFundMe, the whole nine. We didn't do shit.
We're going to scam people because someone tried to sue us.
We're going to set up a GoFundMe, take all the money, and just drop all this IP. We don't care about it. We'll just take the money.
It cost us $0. It cost us a lot of dollars. We've made $0.
Once we get we're reasonably close to being able to make money.
Once we get affiliate on Twitch, we'll have at least $10 a month coming through.
Oh, hell yeah.
Four Prime subscriptions from us.
Yeah, 4 Prime subscriptions from us.
Thanks, Amazon.
If you're listening, go follow us on twitch.tv/saltyvirginsclub podcast.
Yeah, we need like
We stream
10
every
more followers.
Tuesday. We
And
play
also,
Call of Duty
some,
Warzone.
Some other days of the week to be able to meet the minimum streaming quotient that they require for affiliate.
Bastards.
There's minimum.
Our dogs make a. Yeah, there is. Our dogs make an appearance every so often.
Sometimes, whenever Lazy Edition knocks on my desk. So.
I have no idea where the dog is.
This is good content.
My roommate asked where the dog was, and I have no idea.
So I went to Publix a couple days ago, and first of all, I haven't used a coin in. I cannot tell you the last time I used a coin.
Did y'all know there was a coin shortage?
There's signs. There's a coin shortage. Like,
Yeah.
pay with or like.
Like this is an actual real problem.
Yeah, exact change, or we won't like take your money. And it's like, well, what?
Bro, I haven't used anything but a credit card in like 6 years.
The only time I use coins is like, we all know I love a good scratch off. So every so often, like,
When you need the scratch.
Yes, when I literally need to scratch an itch.
I found some coins in my golf bag the other day. I'm like, holy shit.
Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this?
When did I have
these-
cash to get this?
You know these fucking coins, like, there's probably 1% of the population that has all of the coins because they go somewhere, pay with cash still, take the coins and put them in a big-ass fucking jar in their room.
You know who that person is?
Your mother? Your grandmother?
My grandmother.
Uh-huh.
She took, I mean, no joke, $56 worth of like pennies, nickels, and dimes to the local gas
How
station.
much did that weigh? How did
I
you...
have no fucking idea.
Did she get a
I
fucking
think Jerry probably
forklift?
took her. I guess, bro. She called me to tell me about it. She was like excited, and I was like,
She got like a Coinstar machine?
No, she went to, the gas
She bought
station
gas
on
with them.
Aurora. She might as
For
well.
something with them?
Bro,
Like,
I
wait,
don't
recently,
know.
like during the shortage? Was she
Like-
like doing...
3 days ago.
Okay, so she was doing this as like a act of goodwill?
Sure. I guess you could call it
People
that.
need these
Psychotic
pennies that
act
I've been
of
saving
goodwill?
since 1945.
I'm not sure what her plug's gonna do with $57 worth of in pennies, but
Listen,
Hey, yeah, did she buy her weed? in
it all
coins?
spins. That would be fire, but I don't think so.
She went and
Well,
bought
no,
a
it
fucking
does.
eighth
Well,
and was
with,
like, here.
whether state licensed weed man, no, it doesn't all spin because you still have to pay in cash.
I mean, coins are cash, yes?
Yeah, but the credit card doesn't spend there.
No, but the $56, like she can get her.
Oh yeah,
nice
no, yeah,
little
no.
eighth.
That's the last time I used cash was when we bought weed. That got
When we were in
sold by
Vegas
business.
3 years ago.
That's right. They were like, we need cash, or you can buy
Be in this database.
You can buy this card and then load it with money and then pay for it here, but there's a fee to buy the card and a fee to put money on the card. And
We
you
were like-
have to do it with cash. And we were like, what?
So you can give us.
But then there
cash,
was a
or you can
fucking
give us more cash
ATM
for
in the
this
lobby.
card.
There was an ATM in the lobby.
And the
But it
ATM
just
fee
so
was
funny.
cheaper than buying the cash card.
By like a lot.
Oh my god.
Decriminalize marijuana.
That was a good time. Jordan got a...
Before we got robbed, yeah.
And then we got burgled.
Yes.
Yeah, burgled. Y'all want to go back? It costs like $30 right now.
Yeah, it also cost one coronavirus.
yeah, my left lung.
So I've been playing poker with a group on an app. They play like actual cash games. I know none of these guys. It's like a friend of a friend put me in touch with them, and we play all the time. It's a lot
Kevin's
of
in
cool guys.
underground gambling rings. Wow.
It's like it's small games, so it's like it's all relaxed. But they're
For now.
like this, they're becoming. I've never really had like internet friends, and not that these guys are my internet friends, but they're the closest thing I've ever had. And they were talking about going
Kevin's
to
got a
Vegas
pen
once.
pal.
That's coronavirus. I have a gambling pen pal.
That was funny, Patrick.
Once coronavirus ends, but once things are like safer, they want to go to Vegas, and I was like, that could be fun. My other friends won't go to Vegas with me.
I'm still trying to go to Vegas.
Jackson's been trying to go to Vegas every week.
Jackson's trying to get to the place that sells chicken and waffles when they open and not 30 minutes beforehand.
It was like 10. Relax.
Listen,
we
I
walked
spent at
on
least
that
20 minutes
bus
in the
back-
Best Buy candy aisle.
We were so high, it
so
didn't matter
high
how
at the Best
long we were there. We could have been there for 2 days or 2 hours. It didn't matter. We were so high.
I thought I was hallucinating and seeing a guy that looked exactly like Rick James. Nope, Rick James impersonator.
Nope. That's just Vegas.
I remember walking into that store, and then I remember Patrick cackling behind me going, Kevin's looked like he was wandering for the past 5 minutes. We're at the candy aisle.
Yeah, you just turned around saying nothing, and I just find you looking at a wall of candy.
I didn't
Listen.
buy anything.
He didn't buy a damn thing.
That candy's been in that Best Buy for like 12 years. And you're like, listen, I'm going to buy every single fucking ounce of candy here.
I was just drooling. There's a puddle of drool on the floor around me.
Were the chicken and waffles good?
They were
Oh,
delicious.
fantastic. And the
And
drinks were great.
the Kool-Aid cocktails, yeah, big fan.
I did my part.
But you can go to Vegas right now for like $90, and if you say you're gonna gamble, you can get like 3 free nights in any of the hotels. Listen,
I'm pretty sure that like slots app, Pat, that gives you the free
Yeah.
rewards. I'm pretty sure they gave me more points. I have enough points for like 2 separate 3-night stays
Really?
on that app now.
Holy shit.
I'm like, I want to cash these in. Like, I'm trying to figure out if I can cash them in and then book them for like a year ahead, because I feel like that's going to end. Like, they cannot keep offering free things like that. I guess they can, because that's how they
because
can
if we
stay and
can't-
make money. Yeah,
Listen, if we
off
can't
the
go
record, what
anywhere
app is
anyway.
this?
it's like a
Slots. My
no, yeah, it's
my
it's
Vegas.
like my Vegas slots, and you
Yeah.
play like play money slots, and the more you play, you get like rewards points that you
Oh,
can.
do I have to give
spend
them
on
real
hotel
money?
rooms. No,
No.
I haven't spent.
Oh,
a dime.
buddy.
Yeah, I used to just play like at work. I would just run slots, like I was just sitting there waiting, like on calls. I feel like a true degenerate, but you got to grind to get the points.
Yeah.
Let's just say we're going back to Vegas. Like, why are we
Oh, yeah,
beating around the
absolutely.
bush this hard?
I'm 100% going back to Vegas. I've never not said that. Like, what do you-
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like,
we're
Even
going back to
besides
Vegas.
gambling, like
Kara
we,
really
like
wants
we
to go to Vegas.
we did very little
Yeah.
We did very little to Vegas while we were there. So I'm trying to go back to Vegas and like have some fun.
We
Do
can go
some
back and
dumbass
we can Grand
shows.
Canyon. We can go do shows, but like there's
I wanted
things
to do
to do
Grand
in
Canyon.
Vegas that aren't lose money at a
Buy a
table, even
bunch of
though that's
weed and
my
not
favorite
get
thing
it
to do.
stolen from us.
Yeah, I would
We
like
could
to
do
smoke
that.
the weed. Yes, this time.
We could
Not
say
just
that.
like
We
a
smoked-
little bit of it.
To be fair, we smoked so much of that weed. There was just still so much more that could get stolen.
Yes.
It's true.
Like
I had a great
I
time.
don't think
We
I've
could do
ever
a
smoked
winery
more weed in my
tour.
life. Yeah, we could do that.
And pretty much anything that you want to go do that's not in core Vegas, like eating and drinking, is not that expensive. It's not an
No.
expensive area. Just
Everything
Strip
off
is expensive because
everything off the strip is great and cheap.
Yeah.
But can we shoot machine guns out of the fucking helicopter this time?
I'm not getting a helicopter.
I'm not getting in one of those helicopters. You can. I'll take a video.
Taking a video of me
Listen,
shooting is hilarious.
Kevin, you're not trying to drop
happened this
Superstore.
year, by the way.
You're not trying to drop Superstore in Vegas. You're not trying to drop Superstore in Vegas.
Get my ass beat properly. What happened this year, Pat?
The helicopter crash. This year, February.
I don't even know what you're talking about. It's been
Kobe.
Oh,
Kobe.
yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus
I thought you were
Christ.
because right before we went to Vegas, there was one of those like helicopter tour helicopters crashed and someone died.
Right.
Not great.
But I'm just saying, like, that felt like at least
Oh yeah,
4 years ago.
Yeah. No.
this year's never ending.
Fuck. On Thursday, like during the ESPN, like Mike Breen said, like the late great Kobe Bryant was like, the fuck. I was like, oh yeah, this is the first time I ever said. I was like, what? That was like this year,
6 months
Right
ago.
before-
7 months ago.
right before everything went to shit.
No, that was,
Yeah, that was
5
like
months ago.
that was like a month before we got on the boat.
Not
Right.
even, yeah, like literally a month.
A couple weeks before we got on the boat. Yeah,
It's-
it's about 5 months ago, 5.5 months ago.
Literally feels like 2 years ago. Time doesn't exist.
Not
It's
yet.
funny because I've been reaching
January
out to some-
26th. 7 months.
Okay, I've been reaching out to some people
Shut
about the wedding, like people that have to travel, and basically being like, "Hey, are you still gonna be able to make it?" And mostly, I've got a lot of people that say no, and it's funny because like everyone's like, "I'm so sorry." It's like at this point, dude, nothing fucking matters. Like you couldn't tell me unless you told me like, "Go fuck yourself, I hate you." Anything about coming to the wedding, not coming, like these times are fucking nuts. I need you to do what you need to do, and like that's okay. It's like it's such a different fucking mindset. Everything's so fucked up right now, just continuously. It's awesome. Happy
Correct.
that we're here.
Things are great.
I gotta write a speech.
Have fun with
yeah.
that.
That's
I
coming
really,
up. huh?
I really made off like a fucking bandit in this because all I have to do is show up and get fucking hammered.
That's true.
And drive me around because I gotta fly in.
Casey's gonna be driving you around because I'm gonna be fucking hammered.
Yeah. Did you miss that part?
How many jokes am I allowed to say in my speech? Can it
What
just
does
be
it
all
matter?
jokes?
Pat's stand-up comedy routine.
I already thought of a couple good ones.
Pat's going to do
Patrick,
a solid 30.
I want you to give a speech at my wedding that you're proud of and that you remember fondly.
Okay, so
Pat's
I'll
doing a
think-
solid
Put
30.
his ass in a box.
and that you think other people are going to appreciate and be happy with.
Oh, I'm just gonna. I'm doing it for you, buddy. I don't care about anyone else.
Yeah, as long as you can look back and be proud of the things that you said and remember it fondly, then I'm happy.
Okay.
And if he bombs, like, do I need to be ready?
Oh, I won't bomb. I'm a great public speaker. Do I need to say it again? I won't bomb. I don't know if you heard me. Did it cut
Did I
out?
lose you guys? Hello? Did my Zoom cut out?
Yeah. It's like when someone asks a question at work that no one knows the answer to, it just goes silent for like a minute.
Or it's like, yeah, on meetings when someone's like explaining something and they go, "Anyone have any questions?" And then there's just like that 20 seconds of silence. Like, I'll take silence as a no. It's like, all right.
Seeing none?
I will not be bothered
Everyone's
to
on mute
unmute
and
my
not
mic.
listening. That's
Yeah.
what's happening right now.
Just hit a double flip reset. There's no way I'm unmuting my mic. I'm going crazy.
Even if I have a fucking question, I'm not unmuting because there's a chance my voice cracks when I talk. So there's no way.
I haven't said a word all day. There's no chance.
I haven't talked to anyone but my dogs today. I am not prepared for this.
Y'all got me on the call. That's all you get.
I said, Kevin's
One
here.
call, that's all.
I said, Kevin's here, and then I stressed about it for the next 30 minutes.
It's like, did they? Now they think less of me.
Yeah.
They do.
I got on Kevin about his LinkedIn profile picture today.
Yeah, it was for my junior year of college.
He looked like he
because
was
it's
literally 13 years old.
it's the last professional picture that I've had taken of me.
Oh, listen, my LinkedIn profile picture has been my fraternity.
Headshot.
My fraternity
Composite.
headshot. Yeah, composite since the day I had LinkedIn.
My biggest problem was I've since gotten a lot sexier and also grown a beard, which plays into the getting a lot sexier thing. So I get it that I needed to change it. I appreciate Pat pointing that out.
It was funny because it says the post was about like rolling out like a new website, and it says he's a product manager, and it looks like he took a picture that he still has silly bands in.
Why are you hating on silly bands?
Kevin's out here starting his own social media website in college. It's like Facebook.
He did kind of look like that.
Jordan, can you let me share my screen real quick?
Oh, yeah, hold on. We're about
Because
to get right in
podcasting
Pat's
is a
ass.
visual medium.
If we were recording this, we could have put it on YouTube.
Yeah, we were streaming.
We could literally
streaming
You
this
could share it
and
now.
put this on Twitch. And then put the
So I
pod
need
on
to
YouTube.
point out that Pat is roasting my ass about
Oh.
my LinkedIn picture. Do you fucking see this?
Mine's
That
not
man
great.
looks like he's about to shoot up 18 schools.
Why are you staring dead on in the camera like that?
It looks like you died 15 years ago and they just propped up your corpse.
That was taken with iPhone.
You look mighty thin, though.
You do look mighty thin.
That was senior year.
That's all I needed.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
wasn't
saying
wrong.
mine
I
was
just-
good.
He wasn't wrong. I changed my LinkedIn.
Pat
picture,
fucking out
but
here
I was
looking like Timothy
listen, if we're
McVeigh.
gonna be making fun of pictures,
That's fine.
you can't be
That's-
doing it with that.
That's my Skype picture right now for work because I want people to see my face, and that's the only good picture I have of me.
You want them to see your face so when you don't finish something, they know what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
You love to see it.
Red Bull just fired the CEO and CMO amid leaked
Oh, hell yeah.
controversial presentation.
Oh, man.
Oh, buddy.
Thanks, LinkedIn.
Somebody brought strippers to their bitch meetings.
Someone was on a pitch meeting with a client and their dick came out on the screen. They were like, "Oh."
Absolutely.
Has the hurricane been today? It stayed pretty far off the coast. Have you gotten rain or?
0 rain.
Yeah.
It has sprinkled.
Shit, we even got rain in Central Florida because of it, but not like
I got a wisp of rain, but it's gonna be closer to me, like overnight, and then into tomorrow morning. I'm supposed to get some. Like I've had some, probably like 20-mile-an-hour winds, but hasn't been too crazy, which has been good.
Yeah, no, I've gotten absolutely nothing. My neighbor put his storm shutters up. I said, "What
That's
are
a
you
little
doing?"
extreme.
Is your neighbor not a native?
No, he's
What?
from Wisconsin.
Oh, he has no
All right,
idea.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
To be fair, he
Thanks.
didn't want to put him up. His his wife.
Sounds about right.
John, put up the fucking shutters. Oh no, that's
Andy.
very Boston.
That's very
That's
Boston.
very Boston.
Yeah.
I don't know how people from Wisconsin sound. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's like Canadian,
cheese?
but a little more racist.
Oh,
No, it's a
gotta-
lot more racist.
Oh, gotta go put up the shutters now. Shutters now. God, oh,
Still
let's keep
Boston.
going
He doesn't have it. He does not have it.
Nope.
Jackson's been on too many Skype calls with Casey's family.
Just,
He's just locked into the Boston accent.
It's just all he can hear.
there was definitely at least one open in the air at least. Got that one.
Yes, they have the ope and the bad spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
And also a lot of brandy in Wisconsin specifically.
Sure.
Who was I talking to? I was talking to someone.
They have like whole ass like brand, like how we have like beer caves in stores. Like they have brandy caves.
And that's why they have high levels of alcoholism.
Oh, one of the dudes that is I've been playing poker with, his family, he told me his family's like from Romania. He went back to visit a couple years ago. He said apparently in like, it's a small town in Romania. In that town, everybody just makes their own fucking brandy. Because apparently brandy's easy to make and you don't have to ferment it as long as pretty much any other liquor. Or like alcohol.
Super.
So they
fucking
just
strong.
make like vats of their own brandy. So when one of his uncles came to Romania to live in the U.S., the dude just made barrels and barrels of brandy, and he was like, "Yeah, he just gave me one, and it was just like in my house, and I was just drinking brandy every day for like 3 months." It's like, what the fuck? Like,
Romania is Kentucky.
what
Wow.
a wild time. So yeah, that's your fun fact of the day. Romanians love their fucking brandy, I guess.
I get it.
Interesting. Of course you do. Of course you do.
I'm not a big brandy fan in general.
Not either.
Too sweet.
You didn't like her Super Bowl performance?
All right. Thank you for listening to this episode of Salty
damn
Virgin
it.
Club podcast.
Love you guys.
Follow us on Twitch.
Pat might
At-
quit.
Yeah, I'm done.
We'll be streaming on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday at 8.
I am not re-upping Pod Beans.
You got another
Love you
4
guys.
months on that.
Peace.
See ya.
I was just left rather than fucking stopping the recording. I always do that. Yeah.